guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing pretty much my everyday makeup look that I do. I am headed to the airport in a couple of hours, so I wanted to do something really natural, really light, because I'm going to be traveling, so I didn't want to be wearing a heavy set of makeup, so I just decided to do what I every day do regularly, so I figured I'd share it. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on primer, and the primer, if you hear background noise, it's because I'm right next to my window and I'm right next to a road. So obviously that's why. To start off, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is a primer and moisturizer together. And I really like this. I only got the trial version of this primer because this is expensive. So I really like it, so the next time that I purchase it, I will be purchasing a full bottle because it's honestly the only thing I've been using as a primer on my face ever since I got it, and I love it so much. I shaved my eyebrows earlier so I can feel a little bit of the sting, and it hurts a little bit. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer so it's easier to see. So yeah, so I start off with that primer. And then I go in straight with my foundation, and the foundation that the only foundation that I've been using is the only foundation that I've been using for about like a month or two is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This foundation is really good. It has a brightening complex, and I'm not very heavily invested in like thick foundation, so this one is a good combination of like, you can make it heavier, but I always do it light because I just don't like that feeling of heavy makeup on my face. And what's nice about it is that it comes in this. Look at that. That's awesome. So I don't have to, like, you don't have a pump, you can just put it on your face like the other one, or you don't have to, So this is really nice. So I don't have my beauty blender because we're still in the processes of moving everything out of boxes. So I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and since it's dry, I'm going to wet it a little bit with my MAC Prep and Prime, my Fix Plus. Yeah. So I put it on like I'm gonna, like a raccoon, and then like a swipe here, and then a swipe up here. I don't really like putting a lot of foundation on my forehead because that tends to be drier than the rest of my face, including my nose. I have no idea why, but I live with it, so it's not that big of a deal. So I just start blending it in. And what's nice about this brush is that it doesn't give you any lines or streaks, which is important. I think I've gotten whiter because I don't think this foundation is matching as nice as it used to. So I usually just start with my face because I feel like that's what's going to take the longest out of the whole makeup look, because really I only put on mascara and like one shade of eyeshadow. So the face takes the longest, so it's pretty easy to go through once I finish the face. Alright, so now that's on. I'm trying to put it down my neck a little bit because I am going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I use the color medium. And I have very dark circles. Not very dark. I just have dark circles. And I've had them my whole life. I don't know how my mom passed it down to me, but that's that. And then I'm just going to go into any red spots. It's pretty much just spot treatments, the way that I use concealer. I'd usually be doing it with my beauty blender, but I can't find it. So the same brush will have to do for right now. Also, I don't really have a mirror like that's big, so I have to compromise. Damn, this brush is not good for tight spaces. That's what she said. So if you guys been watching my recent videos, you obviously know that I've moved to Charlotte, in North Carolina. Not to be confused with Virginia, or I think there's a Charleston in South Carolina, which I've confused myself sometimes too. Or Charlottesville. Is it Charlottesville? I don't know. In Virginia. Or Maryland? I don't know my cities, obviously, so bear with me. But we've been here for about 2 weeks so far. Actually, Michael is on a business trip, so he's not here. I've been alone for a couple of days. And it's nice to have some space away, because since we recently just transitioned into moving in with each other, we haven't gotten, at least I feel like I haven't gotten used to seeing him every day, which is a challenge because we were pretty close to seeing each other every day when we were dating back in Florida. Oh, by the way, sorry. I am now setting my face with the Kat Von D translucent setting powder, and I'm using that with a stippling brush that I got off of Amazon. But anyways, so it's nice to have some time away from him, because sometimes you just need your days, you know? You're like, you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to be with yourself, and it's nice because he understands that, and I feel like he feels the same way. So he's nice. He's having a great time on his trip. He's training in Washington for his job. So I feel like he's having a great time, because especially since he's never been on the West Coast. So, but today I am flying out back to Florida because I am graduating on Sunday. Pretty excited. I am graduating from Florida International University. And I am graduating with my bachelor's degree in marketing. I'm pretty excited for that, especially since I get to see all my friends and my mom. And so my flight is actually, I think, at like 7 o'clock, and it's at, right now it's 3, so I feel like I'm giving myself a good amount of time to go. Kind of sucks though, because I have to drive myself there, and then I come back on Monday and Michael's not going to pick me up because he's going to be working, so that sucks too, but whatever. I am Miss Independent. I don't need nobody. Damn, I feel like I've been doing this forever. I feel like I need to get a bigger brush or something, because this ain't it, chief. But I really want to focus on making sure that I have no creases. Like if the concealer creased or something, I don't like that. So I really like to take my time to make sure that it doesn't set in any lines. Especially since I'm getting like some lines over here from laughing too much. I blame Michael for that too. That's what I like to focus on, so I really get it in there. Now that I set my face, I'm going to go into my bronzer. The bronzer that I've been using is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the color bronzer? No, it really just says bronzer and the number 6676. It's reasonably priced, so I really like it, especially because it smells like coconuts. So I'm just going to go in with a angled brush. Naturally, I have some angled cheekbones here, so it's nice to just follow the line. I like to go a little bit above that, just so it can be really structured, because I've gotten fat. You know, once you start college, you get the freshman 15. Turns out I got the freshman 20. So, I like to keep it a little bit on top, because I feel like it's not as structured as I used to be. And then I drag the rest on the bottom, whatever excess that I had on the brush. And then same thing to the other side. Now that that's on, I go in with blush. I got this blush kit, the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush kit. Ooh. And it's in the Radiant one, and I got this at TJ Maxx because these are expensive. So I usually go with this top color right here, right here. I'm not very much like I'm more of a peachy type of person when it comes to blush. So I haven't found anything else that I like as of recently. So this is what I have been using. Before this, I think it was one by Tarte that I got like as a gift or whatever, like a birthday gift. So just going from there. Let's put a little bit of blush. Were you guys like in that phase where you hated blush, but now like you can't go on a day without it? Cause that happened to me. I was like, I know blush does not look good on me, like it does not fit my complexion, like bronzer all day, every day, but I've discovered blush to be like an accessory, kind of, in a way. Like sometimes, some days I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna wear a bunch of makeup, I'm just gonna wear blush, because it gives me that sun-kissed feeling, and that's kind of hot. For my highlight, I am still using Becca's Champagne Pop, the one by Jaclyn Hill. I'm sure you guys know a bunch of stuff on what's going on in that. And I'm just using my finger because I'm not let's get it popping up in here. This is just like the sun kissed me. It's like I barely used this. How long have I had this? Forever, right? And then for my eyebrows, I just use the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Pencil, and I use it in the color black. My eyebrows are pretty full by themselves. Like, this is my eyebrows without any products in it, so it's kind of nice. I've always had thick eyebrows. I remember when I was little, I hated them. I begged my mom to not let me have these bushy eyebrows, but like, that's my style now. I was like, bushy eyebrows, let's go. So I brushed them up, and I just very lightly just fill in these blank spaces that I had. So if any of you guys are from Charlotte, please leave me a comment down below since I'm new here. I have no idea what to explore. I haven't left this apartment in 2 days just because I have no idea what to do. That's a lie. I went to Target. Not yesterday. I actually went to World Market yesterday, my first time, because we don't have World Markets down in South Florida. So I went to, like, you know what? I've never been to it. I've seen so many like house videos with people going to World Markets. I'm like, this better be better than Home Goods, because Home Goods is the place to be. So after I filled in the brows. I just brushed them out because I don't want them to be like, you know, like in your face. And I did my eyebrows before this video. I've been doing my eyebrows. I've been doing my eyebrows for about 3 years now. I stopped going to like an eyebrow threader. That's what I used to go to. Like, we all transitioned from wax to like thread. And there was this one time I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Like, every time I go, like, she destroys my brow, and they did not look like this always. I had to rebuild. I had to grow because my eyebrow lady destroyed my heart. So I broke up with her. Now, I did put a little bit of the foundation on my eyes. So like I said, I don't do anything heavy with my eyes. So I'm just going to go in with the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. It has just these 5 shades right here. That is really nice. They're really neutral. So I just grabbed this brush. This one is from Luxie. And it's just a small tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to grab the color Outdoorsy, which is this one right in the middle, and just put it on my crease. That's literally it. There's nothing else that I do. And plus, I'm going to the airport, you know. Unless I'm seeing somebody famous, I'm not there to impress anybody. Since I'm going back to Miami, I want to make sure like I'm like sun-kissed. I'm trying to fake it because I haven't gotten much sun these couple of days. Obviously, why I'm a little bit more whiter than usual. I'm usually just very naturally tan, but since I haven't gone out, my body was like, you gotta take me outside or I'm changing color. So I just want to make it look like it was just naturally, this color is just naturally indented into my eyes. So it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. That's the goal, the no makeup. And then the last thing I do is just put on mascara. I was recently using the Benefit Roller Lash, but I ran out of that one, so I'm starting to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Obviously I get these in the small ones because these are expensive too, and I realized that this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is just like, I swear it's by Maybelline and L'Oreal, but they have this exact dupe and it's like 10 times cheaper. Like, I bet the package is, like, this is $12. I'm assuming the L'Oreal will still be cheaper. I also don't have my eyelash curler, hence why this is, there's a huge dragonfly outside my window right now. I like this mascara for different reasons than the Benefit one. This one is definitely more volumizing, while the Benefit one was more natural. Damn, we're literally almost done. I'm so proud of myself. I think it's only been like 15 minutes. Oh, sorry, no, it's been 25. And it's probably because I'm rambling. If I'm by myself, I would have probably done this in like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. And literally the last step to do is my lips. So I've bought like 8 of these. And this is a Palladio lip pencil in the color Gingerbread. Favorite lip pencil that I've ever used. But the application itself, it's very smooth, it glides on. And on top of that, I either go in with ColourPop's Ultra Blotted Lip in the color Zuma. Probably 90% of the time I'm using this, but if I'm going somewhere more eventful, like there's going to be a lot more people there, I use the color Hudson in Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just for today, since I'm not really going anywhere special besides the airport and then seeing my friends, I'm just going with the ColourPop one. And that's pretty much it. I'm all done. I just have to set it. And I usually either go in with the MAC Prep and the Max Fix Plus or the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray and primer, like mixed in one. So since I'm going for the more natural look, I'm going to use that one. Glow, baby, glow. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.